point of the second half. Knocks.
Nice pass, and the alley-oop again. Wow. Mazzara.
Harlan Stone, Dubar, Cade Phillips for Tennessee. And the open.
Try to advance yourself to the next seed.
That one is split over for Ole Miss. They go inside to him. A little handoff, and that's a flush. Chaney Johnson.
All this attention.
Every year we say, where were you?
Get room, a little baseline. He finds the cutter, Johnson, to elevate.
They're trying to get Trey Johnson going. Mark rejected though by Jim.
From downtown. And without Broom, though, you can really button up, stay at home on the shooters, hoping Fiddler and others can contain Johnson.
One, the Vols were there for 5 consecutive weeks prior to that. Turnaround Johnson. Up. Whoa! What a
6'9", 215, the sophomore from New Oxford, Pennsylvania. Nice fill here by Johnson. Johnson, the back end, is really giving it to Helm. And the leaner is
Kelly to Johnson, getting to the rack. Oh!
Very strategic by Bruce, though. Once he gives it up, don't give it, let him get it back. Beat the post, Johnson gets it.
Trimble behind the back dribble. Couple of passes, and the doubling his season average with 8 points so far in the game. Lob, throw down, Johnson.
And a clean block. Johnson looking for the angle. He's got it. No middle tunnel here. Holloman contact. Block before.
This is a team that's resilient and certainly only down 8. They're going to stay in here and keep fighting.
And their depth will wear out opponents.
Very true.
We'll see how it plays out over the final 15.
Quick 6, just knocking down 2 contested 3-pointers. Chaney Johnson backing his way in. Chaney Johnson elevates and scores.
Taylor weaves his way through traffic. Whoa!
Broom the screen. Johnson open for 3. Yes.
To peel down, help inside, and give up more threes.
Well, you heard Bruce Pearl. They can't beat us from 2. They can.
NBA roster, and he won't be a problem coming off the bench in terms of hurting some teams.
Stevenson wasn't looking when Johnson received the pass, and he
must be good to go.
Inside.
Shot clock at 8. Got a switch. Johnson on him. Holloway the drive. Johnson got him.
What a positive effect on what Auburn is doing in this game.
Shot clock down to 7. Here's Johnson now. Johnson lays it in.
Johnson in the game, and he has the ball now. Penetrates, and another bull into the...
Johnson from the center of the wheel. He's getting a lot of touches here.
Absolutely. It's a different matchup when you caught it. The big...
The timeout.
Those turnaround by in the SEC in terms of conference wins. Year 11 for Pearl at Auburn. Went to a Final Four in 29.
To this one. Once again, Johnson's got it deep. Johnson rises up. The jump hook is good.
Out of the A&M double teams. That'll be a challenge for the Tigers tonight. Step through Johnson.
Johnson beat them from behind the 3-point line.
Adds another block by Johnson.
They do a lot of screening to the weak side. Beautiful pass inside.
Johnson inside, catch and finish.
An offense not as efficient as we've seen.
6-point lead. In the high post, it's Johnson backing down the defense. Hits the shot.
The Tar Heels. Oh, the block by Johnson. And then he rips it away.
Frenetic pace, but no points in the last couple of trips. Johnson, the jumper over a
game. Johnson driving. And he cans it.
14 of 35 from the field. Chaney Johnson hits the 3. Mate the miss. Numbers for Auburn. Johnson, tough catch, and the finish.
I thought that ball was last touched by Auburn. The Tigers get it back. Chaney Johnson, the turnaround with a jump.
Use that. Swatted away.
Johnson open again and hits.
Going bonkers as a result of the call. And the last time Chaney Johnson with a jump hook was able to cash in. Speaking of Johnson, He'll do it again with a bounce.
Kelly with 12 to lead Auburn. Clayton with 16 to lead everybody. Johnson, strong stop.
Athleticized Auburn, so they became the more physical, gritty, something to prove team.
Chaney Johnson forces that one.
Restricted tonight in his minutes because of foul trouble. And that time, Chaney Johnson, the check.
6 Tennessee like that as well. Late. Johnson for 3.
Team had a player named Hortensia, and how they handled box and 1 and triangle and 2 against Hortensia.
Yep.
And all from memory.
Yeah.
The difference in this comeback after trailing 45-42. Right out of the locker room, Chaney Johnson.
In addition to Clayton's 19 points, he's got a game-high 8 assists today. Johnson over Condon.
In an Auburn uniform.
A season high in terms of SEC play for that man.
Mississippi State with the stop as Melendez brings it up to Matthews. Going by Johnson, he pinned on somebody and let them know we mean business. We're here to win. Inside Chaney George from Chris Moore. And Chaney Johnson with the touch.
Pettiford so talented and so young, which is unusual in this game. Between these two rosters, Johnson turning, nice touch.
There goes Fears with Oklahoma down 7. Moore to the bucket, and it's swatted.
It is tapped back out. Remember, the shot clock didn't reset, so it's a late one. Chaney Johnson comes to set the screen. Fountain, Hedges, Johnson left open for 3. Chaney.
Jones using the double screen, finding a curler. Johnson left alone, he said, I'll take it, and I'll make it.
Stretch we have seen in this game. It was 22-20 at halftime. Johnson.
That pressure is going to be relentless. Mississippi State, he's got 9 points. Johnson, everything.